very vogue, very makeup beauty guru. We're in the bathroom. Welcome to my evening skin and hair care routine. Tom is out for the evening. It's just me in the house and I fancy doing a full-on skin and hair care routine. It is Friday and this is usually what I would do every Friday. I'm not gonna lie, I keep my skincare pretty simple. My skin is very sensitive and it just reacts better when I use less. However, when I just need like a little bit of a refresh on my skin, this is what I do. And the hair care, we know I'm a hair care girly over here. Hair care over skincare. It probably shouldn't be that way, but for me, it is. I'm a hair care girly. Most evenings, I would say I probably do this to my hair, but tonight it's gonna be even better because it's hair wash day tomorrow, which means we're getting all the oils out. We're not just getting one or two, we're getting all the oils out and about. So yeah, welcome to the bathroom. Let's get started. I'm actually gonna take my jumper off because we're gonna take my makeup off and it's gonna go everywhere. Don't you just hate this? This life where you get makeup all over your clothes. I probably shouldn't admit this, but I don't tend to cleanse my face every single day because I only really tend to use this when I take my makeup off, and I don't wear makeup every day. I'm not gonna lie, I probably should get into cleansing my face more, but I would say I probably use this like 4 times a week, maybe 3 times a week. It's the Grace's Faces 3-in-1 cleansing balm. I'm on my second of this. You can basically get, for this, little refills. I can't get this one out, but you just take this out. Oh, there we go. And buy the refills so that you're not constantly like wasting packaging and stuff, which is so handy. Step number 2, these bad boys. These could probably do with going in the wash, actually. These are my little wrist muffs. These are perfect. Whoever came up with this, such an easy, simple thing, genius. I will literally thank you to the day because as you can see, I've got long sleeves on. There is nothing worse than getting drips of makeup and water down your arms, especially in long sleeve tops. These prevent that. Item number 3 is just a little face cloth, a flannel, just to wipe off the makeup. I take about this much. You really do not need a lot. Rub it in between my fingers and honestly, your makeup will just melt away. I've never used anything like this in my life. I've used cleansing balms previously. They irritated my skin, they made my eyes cloudy. The only other one I actually did really like is the Elemis Pro Collagen, but obviously we all know that is extortionate. This one is literally like a fraction of the price. Did you see how easy this is just melting my makeup off? I have no idea what is in this, but whatever it is, it's a genius product. And like I said, my skin is so sensitive, so trying to find something that isn't gonna break me out or just like affect my skin is hard, but this really does the job. So I just rub this in for about 2 or 3 minutes to make sure everything is broken down. All down the neck. Do not forget the neck. The neck is just as important as the face. We should be looking something like this, a little bit spooky. Get your flannel and wash your face. I'm sure you all know how to wash your face. I know a lot of people double cleanse, but we don't do that around here. We just do the one. Just thought I'd show you this. If I wasn't washing my hair tomorrow, I would also pop on my little headband to protect the hair, but because we are washing the hair tomorrow, that is unnecessary, so we ain't using that today. And now you can take these little wrist things off. No wet drips and no wet sleeves. Get yourself some of these. Perfect stocking filler idea, actually. If you don't own any of these, get some, and if you know somebody that needs these, stocking filler. I got them off TikTok shop. Next up, we've got a little bit of toner. This is the Ole Henriksen Transform Glow to OH Dark Spot Toner. I don't really know what toner does, to be honest, but this one hasn't broke me out as of yet. I've used this much so far, and so far so good. And I just use this just to get off any of the rest of my makeup. To be fair, that cleansing balm is so good that most of it comes straight off anyway, but you can never be too certain that your skin is clean. See? Like, that cleansing balm is insane, but there is still stuff on my skin, so it's so important to make sure your skin is super clean. Your skin does actually gather up a lot of dirt, and even on the days when I'm not wearing makeup and I come home and use the toner, there's a lot going on. Also, I feel like a lot of this is coming off my neck because I did actually put some instant tan on my neck today. But considering I've cleansed my face, there's still a lot of dirt. I'm gonna go in with another clean cotton pad and do that again just to make sure that everything is gone. I did not know I had that beast on my chin. Still a little bit of dirt, but nothing major, so that will do. Then for my serum, I'm gonna use the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright vitamin C serum. I'm honest, I haven't really noticed a difference in my skin since I've been using this, but my skin is so dry, especially the last like 3 or 4 days. Since I got back from Paris, I think we were so cold in Paris that like my skin has just completely dried out. So yeah, I have been applying a little bit more moisture in the evenings than I usually would. I've been doing eye creams, I've been doing moisturisers, I've been doing serums, but that one does smell incredible. Holy grail moisturiser, it's always the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This stuff is unbelievable. Now it's pricey, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are so many other moisturisers on this planet that do the same job as that one, but for me, nothing beats it, and I will buy that till the day that I die because it is just stunning. The smell, the way it makes your skin feel, the glow it gives, everything, nothing compares. For me personally, nothing compares. To try and prevent these bags from getting any bigger, I've got the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream and the Elemis Pro Collagen Vitality Eye Cream. Not fussy about my eye creams. Do they actually do anything? I don't know, but I have been using that one for a little while. I've used a fair amount of both of these, to be honest. I'm not sure which one's better. I don't even know if they do anything, but I only use one. I don't apply them both at the same time, but today we'll go for the Elemis one. Again, like I said, I'm not really sure if eye cream really does anything or if it's just an expensive scam way of selling moisturiser. Makes me feel nice and it's clean and refreshing, so I'll continue to use it. Then we have my most favourite step ever, my eyelash and my eyebrow serums. These things work. So I've been using the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum for probably about 2 months now, and I started using this on my lashes and my brows, and it worked. My brows were growing like no tomorrow. I shaved them and then like the next day I'd wake up and all the hairs would just be sprouting again. Like this stuff definitely works. But then for my lashes, I did used to use this on my lashes, but then I remembered I had the UK lash one and I see so much about this on TikTok. So I thought, you know what, let's give this one a go for the lashes and then we can compare like the growth in the brows and the lashes. So yeah, this is just the UK lash, just the classic serum. And yeah, do you know what? I think it works. I do. I wish I'd taken a before picture of my lashes. I have always had naturally long curly lashes anyway. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say this has done an amazing job, because I have always been very fortunate with my lashes in terms of the fact that they are very long anyway and very curly. Since I've been using these, I've noticed so much more growth, because like obviously when you have a lash lift, it like perms and curls your lashes, so my hairs are growing a bit straighter. But I will come close. You're gonna have to ignore this spot, but I've just popped my torch on so you can see. So if I show you them today, test like in comparison in a few weeks, but this is them today. Go from the side. But yeah, personally I would say the serums are working. I don't think they're a myth. I think they're working. And then to finish the skin, I will always end with a lip balm. I'm very, 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 very sad to say I have lost my Dior lip glow. It will turn up, I'm sure. Like, it's probably just in the car, in one of my pockets, in a bag, but I can't find it. I'm not happy about it because that stuff does not leave my side. It comes everywhere with me. It's the best thing I've ever received in my life. I have lost it, so I've just applied some of the NYX Fat Lip Drip Oil. It's not my favourite, but it keeps them hydrated, plump, and just nice to go to bed with some nice juicy lips. Right, let's get on with the hair. So as I said, I am very much a hair care girly, and I take very good care of my hair every single day. I always have oil in, I always have leave-in conditioner in, I use my Heat Protect, I double shampoo, I only wash it when it needs washing, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow is hair wash day, so today's routine will be a little bit more in-depth than my usual evening hair care routine. I do tend to only wash my hair maybe once a week, sometimes twice, depending on if I've got events or places to be, or if it just needs a freshen up. I know a lot of people think that the less you wash your hair, the better condition it will be in. Now, I don't actually think that's the case. Like, obviously it's great for all your natural oils to come through and like strengthen up your hair naturally and stuff like that, but I don't actually think there's anything to say that not washing your hair is good for it, because like, we wash our face every day, so we should really be washing our hair as much as it needs. Like right now my hair needs a wash, but I'm literally going to bed, so we're going to wash it in the morning. Also, can I just say the rootage on my hair, like literally look, that, none of that is dyed. I've not dyed my hair since May. This is all hair growth since May. As you can see, that's where the dye stops. I really want to dye it because I love having shiny, fresh, dyed hair, but I can't decide if I want to go back completely dark or if I want to do something a little bit different. So I'm like really holding off putting number 5 on my hair in case I regret it. So yeah, you're gonna have to ignore the roots, but hopefully I'll decide soon what I want to do because I really need just like a little bit of shine. Are you seeing all around my hairline? This is all new hair growth and it's very ginger. So it needs dyeing, but I'm not sure what to do to it yet. This is the oil that I use every single night without fail. I pop this in before I go to bed, and then when I wake up, it's all soaked into my scalp. There's no greasiness, there's no oiliness. It's perfect. This is the Heritage Scalp Remedy Oil. So this is recommended to wash off after like 10 to 15 minutes. It's not like supposed to be left on overnight. However, because it doesn't make my hair greasy or oily, I leave it on because the longer it's on for me personally, the better it works. This is what it looks like, just in case you wondered. I just massage that right into my scalp. This is the one that I use literally every single day. Maybe not every day if I forget, but I try to use every single day. And the other one that I use every single day is this Weleda Revitalizing Hair Tonic. I get through this so fast. This is like my 4th bottle of this. But this is just exactly the same as the oil. It doesn't make your hair greasy. You can like blow dry through this and it will give your hair like a really nice refresh. So if I know that I'm refreshing my hair in the morning, then I probably wouldn't apply this at night. I'll just do it in the morning the next day before I blow dry. Obviously right now my hair is really greasy and it's full of oil anyway because I had it slicked back today, so it wouldn't usually look like this in the evening because obviously this has got a lot of grease and a lot of oil in it already. But yeah, usually just on a normal day when I wake up, there's no greasy oiliness in my hair. That all just soaks in really, really nicely and gives me a little bit of a refresh. Pre-hair wash night, I'm going to pop some of the Olaplex number 3 into the ends of my hair and a little bit on the roots, not too much, but mainly just in the ends. Now, there's a lot of stuff around about Olaplex and how you should only leave it on for the recommended amount of time because it stops working after a certain amount of time. But for me, if it stops working anyway, there's no problem of it being on that long. So when I wake up and wash my hair, it is so soft, it's so shiny, and it works for me. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I've been doing this for years. I feel like everybody should be on some sort of hair journey, even if you're happy with the length of your hair and you don't want it to grow, or it's already in good condition. We gotta keep going, guys, because the second you stop taking care of your hair, the second it mucks up. So even though my hair is healthy, we still do this every night, every week. We take care of our hair around here. And I always brush through after every step to make sure all of the hair is covered and coated, gets all saturated. As I was saying, my hair is in pretty good condition because it's so short. Like every time it gets a little bit dry, we get it trimmed and it grows so fast. So what I try and do is focus mainly on the health of the new hair growing because I don't really put too much heat on my hair anyway, so it doesn't tend to get too damaged. I take care of it once a week when I put the masks in, and I always use like a nice strengthening, softening, shininess conditioner. So that always helps. Yeah, I do focus mainly on the root and the scalp growth and health. And then I'm just gonna pop some of my vitamin C oil in. I go between this one and the rosemary oil. I prefer the rosemary oil, to be honest, but I don't think I've given the vitamin C one enough chance. So I'm trying to use that more frequently than I am the rosemary oil at the minute, just to see if that makes any difference to me. But yeah, we're focusing massively on the root and the scalp and the hairline to try and keep it growing nice and thick and full. I do not have a scrunchie to hand right now. However, when I get my hands on one in the spare room, I will swap this hairband out for a scrunchie because we don't want to be sleeping in a hairband. We need something a little bit softer on our hair, and I'll just pop it in a plait and pop the scrunchie in, but for now I just need it out my face. That is my evening skincare and hair care routine. I hope you have enjoyed. Sorry, I've been blabbing on for ages. I hope it's not bored you. That's what I do to just make myself feel nice, clean and fresh before bed. Some people might think it's excessive, some people might think it's not enough, but it works for me and it makes me happy, so that is what I do. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's a little bit of a different video for me, but it's been fun. I've enjoyed having you in the bathroom with me, keeping me company while Tom is on his lads' night out. Ciao! Mwah.